Welcome back, my friends, to another episode of Lives with P. And I normally don't go into this spiel, but if you guys, eventually watch this video, let me know if there's anything I can improve about my videos, like outside of editing and stuff, which is something I'm not really too good at, which I can improve, but it's just on PS5 and not like a capture card. It's kind of hard to do that. Regardless, I would like to learn how to be a better content creator, and I know repeating the same stuff every episode is kind of one way not to be a good content creator, but overall, I'm ready. I'm willing to learn and stuff like that. I guess not really content creation. Granted, I also don't know if this is going to be my full-time thing. Like, as much as I want to be a YouTuber, I don't really see it in my future, but, you never know. Stuff happens. Um, Regardless, in the last episode, we kind of just did a bunch of random side stuff and unlocked a brand new, beautiful area, the Mercy Statue. A statue. But we're kind of done, finally, with the expedition. Exhibition, sorry. I did one last time. We're done with the exhibition hall for once and for all, so let's move on to new area. Hey, that was better than the last time we had a rhymey outro, so give me that one. Anyway, guys, if you like my content, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and I would appreciate a subscribe, but my content is not for everyone. I understand. I'm not going to be too beat up about that. I know, like, these kind of games aren't for everyone. This is more of like a rated R kind of content. I'm not as, I want to say I'm as kid-friendly as other YouTubers. I kind of lose my temper. I try, guys. I try. And I can work on that. It's just this game brings...
Wow. You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
So, our next locale is the Barren Swamps to find the golden ergo. I guess ear, like the human ear, so, hey, I'm glad to know that. I used to say ergo, so ergo. Rolls off the tongue better, actually, in my opinion, and rolling that R a little bit, I like it. Welcome to the Barren Swamp. At least the tramp station for right now. We'll get into how I feel about this area a bit later, but for right now, we kind of have a more enclosed area, just as all these areas tend to begin. So let's get through it. I gotta sneeze really bad. Oh god. I know I don't need nuts at every time, but it's just funny. Okay. I got a new album or record last episode. I haven't listened to it yet. I'm gonna do that probably the end of this episode or next time we go to the hotel. Right now, it's not really necessary. At least in my opinion.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this, but it's a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger concerns. If the Grand Exhibition's horrific solution spread this far too, it's just too terrible to think about. Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Oh, Jiminy. Man, I love this character. Before we go on, this area, just as the name implies, is full of puppets, so I'm going to switch to an electricity-based item, and we are ready to go on. We already saw one of our first enemies, the Furnace Golem, and this one, I believe, is scaled up from the last time we met them. But with our new upgrade... Oh yeah, we're making short work of this baby. Alright, so I need to build my stamina. So maybe that's going to be our next goal rather than increasing our weight limit. I think I should build my stamina up a lot. I think that's going to be the best option. So this is a new type of dog enemy. They're called I call them exploders. Essentially, they're suicide bombers. I hate saying that word, and I know I shouldn't say it on stream, so I promise I won't say it again. They run up to you and, well, they go boom. I don't think you want to drop down there. I mean, I'm willing to test it. Nope, that's death. That is death. Okay, worth a shot. I think the Furnace Golem respawns, and so does the Boomer. I think I'll save that name for a different enemy. We'll call them Exploders. We'll just call them Boom Doggos, or Dynam... Can't think of a good name for them, actually. I don't want to be rude, so I don't want to call them, like, Kamikaze or whatever. Oh yeah, this thing poops out fire, I forgot. I think I said that last time. Oh well. I love this weapon. Oh my god, another star fragment. And they drop chunks now? Oh yeah, explosive barrels. I don't think that's new, but... Yeah, they have a tail slash, and then they'll light themselves on fire and briefly dash out after you to go boom. Alright, note to self, don't jump down pits. No shit. Treasure chest and another boom dongo. Looks like a soldier guy. Oh, we got a spear dog. You know what? I think I got their names. Hold on. The explosive one, I'm going to call it the boomstick. I'm going to call this one the pinhead. And then I think there's the saw one. I'm going to call that the seesaw. I think that's the funniest name, so I'm going to go with that. I'm a 3-year-old. So this more focus on electric resistance, a little more on acid resistance. This could be kind of useful. I don't really think there's a lot of fire-related stuff in this upcoming area, so yeah, we'll go for that. I'll heal up. I have no reason not to. Down there is... Yeah, we could go down there. If an enemy's down there, we can reach it. Fuck, yeah. Watch out for traps. Although I think this area has a guy shooting us. Yeah, up there. So, we're going to go around there eventually. I'm not going to do it at the moment, but yeah, we'll go up there and kick their ass. We'll just go the long way. There's no reason not to. Just watch out for the bullets. And I don't think this water... It is. Okay. Well, there's no way to get rid of this water unlike back at the factory, so let's just press through. The boomsticks. That did way too much damage to me, but whatever. I believe there's a fireball thing coming up, and then we have to fight the two gunners. Ow! Oh, shit on a lung and is electrified, so I believe that gives it, like, a special resistance to electric damage. Up and at him. Get in the front, get in the front. Oh, I can't do it in time. I can't do it in time. No! You son of a pickle. I don't know. Briny bastard. Okay, we're out of swamp. Of course, we have to deal with the fucking max now. I hate these things. Well, okay. Maybe I don't love them. I wouldn't say hate them as a word. We're doing actually pretty well, and okay, well, I was going to try guarding that, but it kind of... Ow. Heal up. Alright, well, I got my dodging just in time. Just... Oh, caliber, nice. I'll hold on to it. I'm not going to use it on any upgrades. I won't use the link attack because that will trigger that other guy to start attacking me, and I don't want to deal with two at one. Legion magazine. Right down in the poison pit where you go, sucker. Alright, well, we don't have to deal with all that shite again, thankfully. Oh, well, there's that up there, but we're gonna go back the way we, we're not gonna go that way quite yet. We're gonna go back down to the lake. I want to make sure everything there is collected before we head on to the buildings. Overall, I think this area is really nice. I like we finally have an open area to explore. We've been kind of cramped into either like a city block or a huge exhibition thing, but now we're in like an open area. It's not going to be that way forever, but it's good. I like it. We'll have some corruption on us, but it is what it is. I have a feeling, I'm pretty sure this is just a theory, but I have a feeling this is the poison that we had from an earlier episode. Alright, so let's use a ampule. Removes decay, yeah. I'm not mistaken, that's probably one of the few times I've used one of those, period. You know what? It would actually be recommended. Wrong one. I don't know how soon we'll need this emote. I think I'm gonna switch them out. Yeah. So that way I could have one on hand whenever I need. Fought a few annoying enemies so far. That's fun. Keep saying it. So there's a lower level and an upper level. We'll deal with this guy first, and then we'll decide where to go from there. Don't just stand there like an idiot, dude. Why did you just go, I'm awesome and edgy. Okay. We got him. I'm gonna electrify up. That fire does damage to you, by the way, so watch out for that pit. If I could lock onto the Why am I on overheat? Why am I in overheat? What? Was that worth it? Hey, look, that's where we started. Was that worth it? No. And I don't believe there's anything worth it in that pile. If I missed something, feel free to let me know. Onward we go. Sword guys. I would recommend killing the gun guy outright. That dude could be kind of a pain in the ass. I remember on my first playthrough that guy giving me some trouble. That's really all I need to say there. Cool. Cool story, dude. What is that guy doing all the way down there? What? Oh my god, he fell off. That's funny. I don't think I've ever seen an enemy do that, like, just off screen. That's funny. Okay, heal up. Well, not heal up, but do that, and then we're good to move forward. And I do believe this is a shortcut. But I also think this unlocks an enemy that we have to fight before we get to the Stargazer, but this is worth doing. Or am I wrong? Huh. I think that's a guy that we can talk to in a minute, but more importantly, we have enough for a level up, so let's do that. Stargazer... What do we have to... Well, we're already there. Do we have enough for 2 level ups? Yes. Oh, I'm spinning it. Yeah, we're doing 2 level ups. That's fantastic. Okay, what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do, what to do. Let's check out our level, how much we gain here. Okay, so we gained 7 and 4, 69. Nice. Okay, so that could be worth it. However, my stamina is kind of falling behind. As much as it pains me, I think we need to start working on our vigor. So that's going to be my next goal. I think I want to get my vigor up to 30. I think that's a good stopping point for a long time, and that'll give us a lot of opportunity for dodging and doing some solid damage with faster technique weapons. I think that's the best bet.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits. How do you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight. You're a worthy hunter, and it...
So now we could finally get one of two choices. Our first choice, the Frozen Feast. Motivity based, of course, with Liberate and instantly release... Sorry. Instantly release your weapon, increases attack speed tremendously. Wait, temporarily. Not tremendously. Well, any amount's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. And single slash, just a big heavy slash. This weapon is kind of not the best, but it is something I should mention real quick. This weapon is tied to a side quest later in the game. If you do not choose the amulet or don't care about it, I would just get the weapon so you can get that side quest done. However, I think the amulet is the way I'm going to be going because it is a spectacular item. The Arm of God amulet temporarily increases physical attack damage upon successful attack. As much as it hurts not being able to do every side quest, I think missing out on one side quest is definitely mitigated by the fact that this is one of the best amulets in the game. I am going for it. With my build, this thing is fantastic. Here's something about this weapon, by the way. It stacks up to 4 times, I believe. 4, maybe 3, but either way, that is god tier. If there's any of these amulets I recommend, it's above all else this one. Yes, until we play New Game Plus, we miss out on this quest. I don't give a shit. This is much better, in my opinion. I'll explain that side quest thing later once we're in that area, but in general, I don't really think it's worth it. I don't remember the word for it, but it's not worth it. The amulet's way better. Oh, look at that. We got a 3rd slot. Well, we can't really equip it now, but this will be on our final set without question. So I'll be working towards that 100%. I'm going to keep this on, honestly. I definitely has a fitting place, in my opinion. We are dealing with stuff with slashing stuff, so I will be equipping our slash resistant gear just so we have a little bit more resistance to slashing. I think that's good to have a little extra padding to that. So basically, we're wearing a chainmail. Chainmail protected against slashing stuff, but didn't really do well against piercing. So like arrows and like sharp blades, like in a pierce attack, do more damage. So yeah, with that, we got a brand new amulet, one of the best, and explored a fair bit of the barren swamp. In the next episode, we'll be getting into the deep of it. I'll see you guys then.